The Department of Homeland Security confirms a flight carrying unaccompanied Afghan children and teens arrived in Chicago today from the Middle East. They are the first of what is expected to be at least 800 refugees to come to Illinois.
And WGN's Mike Lowe is at a refugee resettlement agency in the Westridge neighborhood that's on the far north side with more tonight. Mike?
Ray and Lourdes, good evening to both of you. Refugee One is a leading agency that has been preparing for the resettlement of Afghanistan refugees here in the United States and, of course, here in Chicago. Workers here will be helping them find homes and jobs and other resources before ultimately helping them build new lives here in the city.
We anticipated that we were going to get plane loads of folks before now, but we were notified and then have been working hand in glove with our federal partners.
Mayor Lori Lightfoot confirms what WGN News learned from the Department of Homeland Security, that refugees from Afghanistan, all children and teens, arrived at O'Hare International Airport today, weeks after the United States ended its 20-year war in the country.
They did arrive this morning. It was a small group of them. They went through the regular protocols. They got the testing. They had assessments. And then HHS is going to be responsible for them thereafter.
Nearly 125,000 people were evacuated by U.S. forces after the Taliban took control of the country on August 14th. Homeland Security officials did not say how many children were on the flight to Chicago, but it is reportedly about 75 people. The children have been identified by aid organizations as, quote, traveling without a parent, legal guardian, or other trusted adult. A Department of Homeland Security spokesperson said, quote, this flight took place to ensure children are unified with vetted sponsors and family members as quickly as possible and was done in accordance with public health guidelines.
And we've always been a city of open arms. We are a city of immigrants.
Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky said she expects more than 800 refugees of all ages will be coming to Illinois, with about 550 settling in Chicago. Schakowsky expects more arrivals on October 1st.
We have a large number of resettlement resources that are going to be put to work. We welcome that opportunity. So this is a serious commitment right now to make the United States their home and welcome them.
And we're told some of the children who arrived in Chicago today were paired with vetted sponsor families, while others will remain in the custody of the Federal Office of Refugee Resettlement. The Department of Homeland Security says all of the children were given their MMR vaccines before they arrived in the United States, and those who are eligible will get their COVID-19 vaccines very shortly. Reporting live in Westridge tonight, Mike Lowe, WGN News.
Okay, Mike, thank you.